This one now we to remain for ground.
Understanding. You guys go take talk to your husband. My Ronald is finished. You get look every man gets your own responsibility.
You will get time talk. I'm not the politics we come talk for here now. We come talk within the program.
This program one of the watch so you not get any political color as the matter be for gram and we give us so.
Yeah, person is now. So I will tell your parents, now they know green. May I make them tell them, make them get for me, make them marry. He's the one I love. Please, like yeah, just make I kill myself.
We know they talk say SARS or police na the only problem we Nigeria gets.
People not dey close to God, and they want to tell God not the truth.
For matter for ground, they shook eye for matter be say concern with youth. We talk about education, we talk about job, anything we be say concern youth today, and the matter we want to talk today for matter for ground. So that's why we come here today. Matter for ground and we have the shook mouth for any matter we say concern with society, any matter could be politics and here we run an education government matter picking matter, family matter, as far as that matter, you can't concern society joy. And here they put her, not be sugar. No matter that. I mean, aka the village fine bay, we plenty swag. And they come on this matter as a concern youth of Nigeria. We're gonna stay.
My name na Chief Senator in bracket Igoyota Amori JP.
The program when we dey now na matter for ground. My name na Honorable Oko Festo Chukuyem, member representing Eka South in the Harlow Chamber. By God's special grace, majority whip of the House.
My name now Dr. Kingsley M.
I be Reginald Bayoko, MNI, Delta State Head of Service.
Make una dey watch matter for ground.
They beg una make una watch matter for ground. A corporation make rice full for pot.
Make una dey watch this program. The tori wey they come here now, wetin dey benefit una.
I beg make una dey watch matter for ground.
The matter for ground. Now who I go at?
My people, the matter for ground with this one, the matter for ground now here with the shook mouth for any matter we say concern with society. Like I talked before, any matter we say concern here with the run. Today matter we talk about the youth of Nigeria. Like I talk, they say youth can be the leaders of tomorrow. And like I talk, our today determine how our tomorrow won't be. And today they hear the issue of youth where they do so many bad things. So they call some Yahoo, some they call them Yahoo Plus, and they can call some ritual killings. And this kind of youth now won't lead us for tomorrow. We didn't worry about the matter, and that's why Matter for Ground to talk about this matter for like 3 weeks. Now we talk about the church, what the church will do to help the youths. They talk about our Nigerian movie industry, so they get hand to see when make our youths now. They go into quick way of making money because they don't watch them for film. Say, but they do ritual killings, they will get money. But they don't come tell us not be true because and the story they tell us, and also they tell the people the evil thing will happen to them if they go into ritual. But today we don't bring youth come studio. They say that we wear shoe, now I know where they pay now inside the shoes. So we don't bring you to go and tell us what thing they happen to be say some of these youths they go into this way or they go through this way of wanting to make money sharp. What is the problem? And the matter I want to talk about today for Matter for Ground. So I get my youth who don't follow me come talk this matter. So we could sharply meet them now. My youth I greet now.
We greet you.
I hail now because they say you they get vibes. Not be so.
Yes, Mama will hail you.
Oh, comrade Ekene Uzo, I greet you.
I will greet you, man.
Okay, comrade. I get Miss Gift Thomas.
Yeah.
I greet you.
I greet you, man.
And I get comrade Ikechukwu Okonje. I greet you.
Why
comrade? Man, make I ask that question first. Why? And I just myself comrade.
The fact that is why we they address ourselves. Why we they address ourselves as comrades is because we stand for the youth of Nigeria.
Now stand for the youth.
Yes.
So that's why you put comrade.
When you stand to speak for others, you are addressed as a comrade.
Okay, comrade, I greet you now.
Yes.
Now, good thing because we need more of our youth to stand for themselves to see how you know, the society go better, because the society don't feel better without the youth. Not be so.
Yes, sir.
And they say that when with cooperation, now rise they fall for pot and you go quit down. And so they talk. Okay, like you hear me for the intro. I don't talk since about some time now. They talk about youth and youth and youth. I also make a bring on come talk the matter. Nothing for this country. And I see just a few months ago or some period ago, they hear about youth going to ritual killings, Yahoo, wanting the different bad things when it concern youth. So what did they happen to the youth of Nigeria? We could start with Comedy Kenny.
My people, well done.
Yeah.
What thing they really they contribute to the problem of today's youth restfulness? Make I use grammar.
Okay.
We say our youth for today, they don't see since they don't get the opportunity from the hands of people who supposed to help them, like mostly their parents, the society and the government, then they will decide to make situation to their own order. That is, they will decide to choose the choice where they see, because our people say now waiting you see, you do. So I feel say the youth of today, they decide to act according to waiting they know or waiting they sabi.
Okay, for your statement, you talk about don't get the opportunity for people to help them, and you talk about government, you talk about the parents, and you talk about the society. Okay, I'll come ask more later on. What you mean opportunity for these people to help them? Which kind of help they never get? We say they make the choice, we say they don't make. And for now, so I'll come back to you. Okay, we'll talk about the woman who live our house, the young lady gift. Thomas, you be woman. Apart from the sin of living guys, self, they go into this Jawa, even ritual killings. So what did they happen? Tell us.
It's me I say for them, and I good afternoon. It's me a reason for this matter be saying we the ladies. Let me just now laziness now they do most of the ladies of today, because now they want sharp money but they don't want work. They want guy who don't do quick money but they don't want invest. As a lady, you come off for school. If you don't even go to school self, you get handwork. Wait till you feel bring come out. If at all say you get maybe say person come meet you now as a lady come meet you say wait till you feel do which handwork you feel do. You feel come out boldly go to us see wetin I feel do. I feel say most of our ladies now they too relaxed. They don't want work. They just want eat money, I seek money, I chop, or they don't want just invest on something. So I just feel say make our ladies try, make they empower themselves. If you not see person to sponsor you go school, learn something, learn work. If at all the government will even support you in any way, say at least get something upstairs. Sabi as in get ideas. Try get some ideas about things where you know say you want to.
Okay, one of the things when I collect from within give talk about say they look for guys who get money and so they don't want they look for and for this period of ritual killings, because now women say come with the victim, young girls and the victim we say this boys them they kill. Okay, we'll talk more that. We'll make I meet Ikechukwu.
Thank you, Mama.
Okay.
I greet you.
I greet you too.
My opinion for this matters concerning the youth at large is this. Number one, now our background of the educational system. They said charity begins at home. You understand?
Yes.
Our parents, they started this charity from home, and they all know the process to take. Say if your pikin reach secondary school level, you go push and go secondary school level. After all the WAEC, after all the school worker, after all the university where person go come outside, he go see meet himself for streets. I remember that time when I never get admission. My papa they always tell me, say come, see that keke driver, now graduate to EB. See that bike man, now graduate EB. I come they wonder, I don't understand. These graduates where they drive keke, graduates they drive bike. Me I never even enter school. I can't hear this one. That one alone don't send signal say it be like say the thing hard. That is why you get one musician we sing school na scam. School na scam. Now check them out now. Person go through school finish with all the year one waka run around, go registration, go here, go do this one, go do that one. You finally come outside. At the end of the day, you no go even see factory job of 15,000 naira. Person no go dey happy now. We get junior brothers for house. Those ones who will get for house now, how they won't follow the footsteps we will follow. They no go like one pass through that kind of stress. And the result of education now, if you finish school, you get work. Any salary you receive, at least you go fit give your mama, even if not 10 naira or 20 naira. Make she dey happy, say yes. All the money with them. So many parents, some sell their properties, some sell their, like some women sell their judge where their husband buy for them for so long. May they take go back to school. But at the end of the day, we still come back to the same circle of no job. So what do you expect the youth to do? That is why some of them are trying to help themselves. Not all youths are into this yahoo. After blaming the government at the end of the day, let us now come back home. And what is the aspect? If school no go, you try and learn work. As I did so now, I check am say na wow. See me, I no get job. I no go fold my hand now. My papa don't retire. My mother was a farmer. What do? I have to find a livelihood for myself. But that notwithstanding, not everybody gets farm. Not everybody get the opportunity to learn work. Because na still money then they pay for them. So everything come out to be say government, they have to put eye down for where you today. Because all these spiritual killings, it affect everybody. It affects everybody. Because tomorrow now, maybe, God forbid now, maybe the next guy where they go use now, feed they related to all these top politicians. And they will not be happy. You see how? So, they just have to come to our age.
Okay, Ikechukwu, when you talk, you talk plenty things. Why pick one you talk about, say, before now, some parents believe so much, say, if na pikin go school, they'll come back, house can't give them a better life. That's why they go to the essence of selling properties. You know, they say property, like you talk about those days, we say judge now, one kind of big thing for our mama, them, they could sell them to say that pikin go school. And when now this say that pikin can't go school, some, you know, will come back home and they say, mama, we struggle that period. Now can they see they feed the pikin. I know that's what most people, most youth come to say school safe now. Now scam, I be youth, most of them don't at the top, they say I don't go school now. Now actually say this school now actually scam because they work no, the more than just maybe free.
If I go chook mouth for that matter when you just asked now, sister, school no be scam. School na privilege. School na something we be say person will decide to go learn suppose dey proud. But if you look at the society, like I talked before, say the individual na person wey that they build from the family, the society, and then the country or the government at large. If each of these quarters perform their duty for a person's life, you go find say the person's life will be balanced. How you fit see person wey be say from family, for instance, now make I give instance why I say school no be scam. The pikin come go school finish, the mama sell e properties, the papa work hard day and night to see say that pikin go school. Who open the school? If I go ask, not be government. The pikin don fulfill the duty to dey responsible enough to go to the school. Then the mama, being the parents of that child, as per family is concerned, and the relative, that's okay, come go the school. The pikin go the school, come out. That is the first step. Family don't fulfill their own part. The next part now are the part of what? The society. The society now give the person an identity, a place of belonging, now be where you come from. Then what position now it takes for that pikin to grow to a level where be say him go fit exercise a grace as person wey be say he come from that place. Na the position of government. That's why you dey see say most of our people today they say school na scam. But true, if we follow proper guidelines and procedure, you go see say school na good thing, because anybody wey go school they talk to you, and person wey no go school they talk to you. From the indication from where they talk, you go know say no, this one no do wetin, he no go school. School na good thing. But the opportunity wey government no dey fit give us, or the opportunity wey be say government no dey fit build on ground for those of us wey don go, that's why you dey see say people wey no far go am go say school na wetin, na scam. I no blame them, because our people say na wetin I see, na mouth dey do wetin e dey talk.
Okay, Ekene, when you talk about opportunities when government no be put for ground. We'll talk about that one. Make I hear about the school na scam. Get what you want, add, lady, before I go ask am further.
Well, the school na scam. Wetin make people go dey talk like that because of wetin they don't see for school. I be graduate. I go through school processes. Some, if you go some school, they get some kind of thing when you go see for school, it go make you be like say, like most of the time for school now one day say they sort out what they want. Most of the lecturers or teachers, they know they pay them well. How you go there as a lecturer before months go end? Problem where you carry for head don't pass the amount of salary when you won't get. So most of the time they almost demand pressure on students when they for school. If you won't pay for this, if you won't do assignment, they go say when you pay money to submit them. If you don't want pay, yeah, you go fail. And you as a student, you don't want fail. So most of the time, most students they don't get opportunities to learn what they won't really learn. Rather, they will go they find money, go they do all sorts of things just to get money to make sure say they fit sort out their issue for school. Then as in their mind they settle down to really learn what they really send us go school, go learn.
Okay, you talking about sorting, and I don't hear most of even people who dey for power position talk say would they produce our education, they produce half-baked, they use English, half-baked students, you know. And like what you talk now, so when you they pay your way out, so how you want to okay, now true say, man, more forget to the talk, now true say our universities they produce half-baked students.
So
graduates, they need to work hard.
Our university
or higher institution
no they produce half-baked students, because why?
Graduates,
if the head don't rotty, the leg no fit waka. Our government is what? Half-baked. You understand what I tell you?
I do with you.
Our government is what? Half-baked. Because if you call me name, I go answer that name. You understand what I tell you? Waiting you call person, now in the answer. If they give them waiting they need as a teacher or as a lecturer, then to pursue their course. I mean, this a government where people when they that school where they teach, government don't know about them. Government don't know what thing that they do. If you see look at very well, some of them now go see teach finish, do everything finish, see come rule us. It dey happen. You dey understand what I dey
with you?
Most of the elections wey they conduct, who be our returning officers? Where you dey aware of? Not be VCs. Now they return election votes.
Professors, yeah.
Professors. And at the same time, see they do all these things to upcoming youths. If you see all these things finish now, waiting you go tell them make them talk about. That's why I say waiting you see, now you talk. That language, then they produce half-baked. It's not supposed to be them they. We they. Use that word, we they produce, because not them. The head don't produce already. Then give the subordinate waiting they go do. Then the final product now waiting they get.
So people say government don't know the value of education. How true it be?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me put more insight on that.
Yes.
I can put more insight for that one. Yes, now if you check out, if government really know the value of education, why would they even allow these teachers, these lecturers to go on strike? That is number one question I will ask them. And they don't care. This ASU strike made me finish school when I was not supposed to finish. I finished university 2016, but my success letter they talk 2013. To see you to show you wetin ASUU strike cause, which is not good. That is what the delayed tactics, that is if you get wetin are supposed to invent by that time, I no fit achieve am because of that delay. Now check now, they are home back, students don come house. What do you expect them to dey do? No be to enter street. The one wey hungry go catch now fit go thief. That is the truth. When our youth dey for school, they are more protected, and they more covered. Temptation are less, e dey less than when dem dey idle. Shey you see am? So if government value education, they no even supposed to hear anything like ASUU strike. Therefore don't settle these teachers since e don tey when this thing dey. So that is the issue.
So that word wey dey say government, they not sure say government value education. You sure say na
truth now.
Because most of them still go school now.
Make I tell you one thing about that word. Say government no value education. Education na something wey be say no be wetin they suppose dey joke with in any organized society.
At all.
Nigeria na country wey be say we dey waka from back to front. If you wan understand wetin be education, use people wey know wetin dem dey talk about for education. Education for Nigeria get a long way to go. We dey suffer because why? People wey dey on top no know wetin be education. Talk like you, because wetin you no know, you no fit value am.
But they go school now. Some of them go school.
And they go school. Not be to go school be the issue. They know wetin be education.
And some of their children say.
Some of them buy results.
Some of them buy results.
You wan go school, the one thing. You understand wetin be education. I go school, yes, I go school. Wetin you go do for school? Some people today for Nigeria, they go school because they won't get certificates, or because they won't use and they do one thing or the other. Now that place you for fail when it comes to education. If you meet a true educationist, it will let you understand that the love of what you want to learn now be the first step. If you want to go learn spiritual thing for church, or sorry, you want to go learn theology for church, they're not going to tell you say that thing wey they learn now money you won't use and they make. They will tell you the spiritual impact first. Then that impact will come the born fruit into your life, and that fruit now the benefits where you supposed to get. How you go fair understand something before you start doing it? We not get education for Nigeria. We get a way of learning.
Those who don't go through school know the importance of education.
We they suffer. Nigerian youths they suffer when it comes to education.
Okay, now kudos to we state governor. When established the 3 new university. Now hear the story now.
Yes.
So one place say he know the value of education.
And they try.
Yes, our governor they try. If to say we get people like him, we don't the rulers they come. I believe say the educational sector for don't stand. But it is not too late too. That is why after all complaint and blames, let us also advise ourselves. You let us encourage ourselves. But we say try.
You know, say after the 3 university were happy, say they give us the reasons to make them establish the 3 university. But later, when they hear just some students, when they cry, say the school fees too much, or this kind of matter. They will not get to talk about that one.
Might be another issue again.
It come back to wetin I dey tell you. You see, you know, say if I dey talk, it go be like say I dey too dey agitate. You understand?
Okay.
It come back to wetin I dey talk before. We no understand wetin be education. I be the way me ask me, then what is that education?
We will go down. We hear this one.
If you understand wetin education mean, you go relax, follow the people wey sabi am. Education for Nigeria, they turn am to be a medium at which they want enrich themselves.
How?
Extortion.
Extortion, yes.
Now wetin we youths they suffer, e just wetin they make us they say school na scam. You understand? If you ask them, for 90% of them, when they put all this higher money, ask them how many of them pay school fees. None of them pay school fees. If they go school that time, they give them dinner and lunch. Sorry, breakfast and dinner. Free. For government girls college then. I'm telling you with fact, go confirm what I tell you. They give them free food. They give them transport fare. Then Nigeria, they use pound sterling. Some of them, a lot of them, they give them money for coming back as a student. They beg them, make they come learn. A lot of incentive in the education sector then. But today now, wetin dey happen? People wey even get interest to even go, then they put them labor upon them, make them no fit enjoy wetin they learn.
So you dey painful. Like what you talk say, most of these people dey for power now.
They no pay school fees.
They no pay. So what come people dey say now they no fit, wetin they enjoy, the youth of today now no fit enjoy. Why be like that?
That is why I see they talk. See, our governments are very wicked. Look at the present situation of Nigeria. Everything is on the high price, and they are still increasing school fees. So how we won't learn the knowledge we will take our society if it's very expensive?
But they hear say waiting good, not cheap.
Waiting good, not cheap. But even back in the years, it was a bit moderated. But now, what about now? That means the future of the youths is at stake, because how can they increase everything if you no fit chop for your belly? You will come to pay school fees. You know, say
I want ask you one question.
Okay. No, I'm going to ask the question.
No,
you know fit chop for your belly.
I want ask be say. Wait, now I want ask my people. The question I want ask be say, Mama, when no fast see food feed the children, go fit pay 150,000 naira school fees.
That be the same thing when I talk. So you go fit say,
as he get who know what make he pikin be graduate.
Person no fit chop.
And you go see this same society where we dey. People they pack this money, they put inside their pocket.
And every year they put am for budgets.
And some people
where is the money?
They cry say no food, no money. Why one person they pack more money
at the expense of the quality education?
Everything boils down to waiting bad governance. Because if they look at very well, say these people they need good education. These people they need good we say good infrastructure, good what's called a lot of things where they need to put down for us as citizens of this country. You know, if you get mindset say you want carry money, they buy Land Cruiser. You want carry money, they build mansion. You want carry money, they go open businesses all over the world.
Yeah.
When you know say citizens of that country will be saying that their money, because of say you did one position or the other, you know if you put those things down for them, make they enjoy, even if not small.
Okay, now we don't talk about the problem. Before we go to other sectors where we say affect the youth because of our time. They say youth now get sharp brain and if they reason well. Now don't say education gets not to stay solid, quality one for we country. So as youth now, as you say they give you opportunity to lead. And you believe say education they're very good. What do you go fit do to help the system?
The first thing with me I go do, if I'm be given the opportunity to lead, lead in what category? Is it federal or state?
They will make you commissioner for
education.
Good. Or president, anyone talk time.
If they make me the president of this country today, say Oga David or Comrade David, take the president of this country. The first section what I will put eye into in education.
What you go do?
Waiting me I will do. First of all, I will look out for good teachers. Because that teaching profession itself, see get bad ones where they spoil the system. I will look for the good and reliable ones where we say that they. Then I will set a very good basement for education. Then possibly give them waiting they need, we will make them more comfortable. So that I will hold them accountable. If you want whole rat, give them fish whole. You know if you say who chop them, who no chop them, you go identify say man chop them. Nigeria honor health and security more than education. That's why I say we dey think from back to front.
From back to front. Okay, Comrade Ekele don't talk about what they go fit do to improve the educational system, the education, get role to play, quality one for that matter, so that we not go produce, how big as they talk. Like every picking will come up pass through the quality education, will come back and become a better person in the society, to see our society better for them. Okay, we'll go short break now. We'll come back, come talk and more things on matter we concern with youth for Nigeria. I'm not gonna stay. Will they come?
My name na Chief Senator in bracket Igor Yota Amori JP.
The program when we dey now na matter for ground. My name na Honorable Oko Festo Chukuyem, member representing Eka South in the Hallow Chamber. By God's special grace, majority whip of the house.
My name na Dr. Kingsley Emo.
I be Reginald Tayoko MNI, Delta State Head of Service. Make una dey watch matter for ground.
They beg una make una watch matter for ground. A corporation make rice full for pot.
Make una dey watch this program. The tori wey they come here now.
In bracket Igor Yota Amori JP.
The program when we dey now na matter for ground. My name na Honorable Oko Festo Chukuyem, member representing Eka South in the Hallow Chamber. By God's special grace, majority whip of the house.
My name na Dr. Kingsley Emo.
I be Reginald Tayoko MNI, Delta State Head of Service. Make una dey watch matter for ground.
They beg una make una watch matter for ground. A corporation make rice full for pot.
Make una dey watch this program. The tori wey they come here now, wetin dey benefit una.
I beg make una dey watch matter for ground.
The matter for ground. Now who I go at?
Yes, so my people are the matter for ground, but this matter for ground and where they shook mouth for any matter we say concern society. Actually, we talk about youth matter we say concern youth waiting for Nigeria. We don't talk so many things. We don't talk about education, and we'll come back again and talk some other things we say affect with youth also for Nigeria. I get Comrade Ekene Uzo, I greet you.
I will greet you, Mama.
Okay, I get Miss Gift Thomas, I greet you, my sister, and I get Comrade Ikechukwu Okonji.
I hail you, Mama.
Before we come, we'll talk about education matter.
Yes.
You say you want to talk something?
Wait till me, I want add for that
education because
matter.
of time.
Now, the condition of our elites for the society today. What I mean by elites now, leaders. If you look at very well, I forgot to add them before we come off for that break. Our leaders, they know they try. Because you ask one question, say, if they make me a leader or a president of this country, I will stop international transfer of Nigerian citizens to other country. To go study. Okay, study now. Because when you build your home very well, another person will regard you, will learn from you. That abroad, where their children, they go. Okay, see what happened for Ukraine recently. How many people you see say that they bring come back from Ukraine because of the war where they happen? Not because catch them so.
And most of them they were youths. Now youths they
now their children,
young boys and girls.
Now their children they go there, go do it in, go school. Why they leave us here now. They live in our strike. More on they suffer the strike, they suffer ASU. Now ASU can't music. They sing ASU now. And after that now, we where they live here, they'll come use us as a dowager to they carry all the gun, all the bomb and everything. Mostly vote them in. Think about them. How will not say education now waiting? NASCAR.
Okay. It's still join now. You know, for the society now, people they regard people as in so small boys when they get money for the society. Pass people when like say even go school, go make small money come out. Based on say everybody now they find quick money also. Okay, well all those
what they carry best now. Exactly. Where's you? Okay, talk something.
Now truth now, because if you check now, the society of today no regard graduates. As a wear suit, so yes, not tie. They no regard graduates. Because me now sometimes now, if I dey go this my menial work where they go, they look me say imagine he wear suit on top bike, waiting this one read. I better make you go sit down. But all those ones where they drive Jeep, where they drive Benz, now them value. You see, say the issue not only affect the society where we dey. You see, because they don't value. Because if to say you don't normal, where you supposed to be, we say graduate finish school. As you finish school, you get job. Maybe after 6 months with better salary, you carry even if na small Camry, drive come back to your society. They go rejoice say yes, this is the evidence of school we go. But there's nothing like that.
Okay, but now with the president of Nigeria, President one will be President Muhammadu Buhari. Don't talk say no job. Make youth know say that they go school come back. Say there's no job.
Make I talk for that matter.
Okay, sharply.
Job dey. But now the opportunity, they no one bring out the opportunity make we do the job. You know why? Then they reshuffle this job among their circles. You will see person of 70 years sit down for secretariat. What did they do for them? We don't know. They don't want to give the youths opportunity to sit down there and work. We are not lazy youths. I am still saying it out. We are not lazy youths.
Lazy Nigeria youths. Okay.
If they empower us, or yeah, come out, we get some kind soap industry we will just open. People go work. We get lands everywhere to build some infrastructures. Where we say youth go fit work. Make them try build something. Make we know whether we no go work. So the youth are not lazy.
So when they build, now go work.
Yes, we go work. Yes, we go work.
Someone put something.
Okay.
So as you don't see, as the country don't be. Me I dey advise to make every youth get something wey in they do. Try get something, get handwork. If you no go school, say you no get opportunity, say your papa no get money, your mama no get money, you no get sponsor. No, they use the excuse. That one I call them excuses.
My sister, my papa no get money to put me for work where I go learn. Now the school where I don't go.
And I think that's why we state government for Delta states, even some they do this empowerment acquisition.
The empowerment self, they know they empower better numbers. Out of 100, they will empower 20.
Me, I don't write form
application. Nothing is working in this country.
What you happen? You don't get them.
They don't get.
Okay.
What you say happen? You don't get.
I'm not to know.
You see,
they go choose some people. Maybe 100 people won't call. If you just carry like 20 or so.
You see, which is very poor.
They don't go even send us message. Nothing.
I apply for. I say they do badge by badge.
Badge by badge. I apply for Empower badge A, badge B, badge C, badge D. My name no come out.
Okay, we'll get some more time. We'll get so many things to talk, but we could just maybe some other time we'll see.
So that is why the youth are angry. Let them come. Let them see to our aids. We can work if they empower us to work.
Okay, you know all the matter don't talk now drag and go to a government. I know this is election period. Next year now we won't do both federal and state election, and they say make youth come into police and take charge. Make una take charge.
Why they no go tell us make we take charge? You don't set now. Now they want me to come and carry gun again.
The only thing
when they call their children, may they come back.
But they say make una come into police.
Only thing we have to talk over this coming up election.
Me na go make politics.
Make una listen.
See the ones who they prison. Now the ones who do for the last election, they don't forget them for them. So many of them.
When it comes to present election, abeg, I feel need that abeg una. Abeg. As far as say you are a youth of Nigeria, you get the future for your arms. You get the power to decide, and you get what it takes to bring anybody into power.
Or comot anybody.
It don't dey happen, not be say make we tell story. E dey for France, we all know. If you no sabi, go read am, e dey online. Just check who be France president. Na person like me and you. Nigeria fit happen like that. Now we get the highest number. The only thing we need to do when it comes to this 2023 election, now make we sit down as youth, get one voice. That voice now make we decide. Our papa they don't try. Not all of them will test power. We will take the decision by our own self this time as youth. As one voice, no violence, no allow anybody use you. Because it no go work.
Okay, now you talk about not allowing them use you during the election, and you talk about me they come and come vote. Now they talk about you coming into power as a youth, you come lead as a youth, you know, for this what's it called 2023 election. You
yes.
apart from you voting and not use it to get more vote, you coming into position of having power as youth. How possible it is for Nigerian youth?
It is very, very possible. Because if we youths decide to come together under one umbrella.
But it is another cheap. I heard people talk about that one.
That one, nothing for this Nigeria ever the cheap. If we come in as one umbrella, they don't need to give us this time because we go do it.
We are praying.
We go come together as one umbrella.
You are praying.
Yes, God will help. And I believe very soon the answer. You will be surprised. Come 2023.
You have to buy from now. You have to buy from and do other things. Now we buy them. You see the money to buy from not easy.
We go buy them. Yes.
Okay, and they say with prayer until they go. They talk say politics. Not the cheap. They say they go buy them. Talk about voters card registration. Make youth, now go into getting their voters card because now without you fit decide who you want make you lead you. And we pray to see young ones come into the system to help us, make the system good for. Because now when you know the value of the youth, know the pain of these people, you will be able to lead us where to have a better society. I want to thank Unawe come for us talk for Matter for Ground.
Thank you.
We don't talk so many things. We say government is here, and even our Nigeria youth they here. Say government never do they're supposed to. They don't mean say make you go into vice. Not be so.
Yes.
Manage the small you get with time, things will get better for all of us. Thank you, Comrade Ekene Uzo.
Thank you very much.
I greet you. I thank Gifts Thomas. I thank you, and I thank Ikechuku.
Thank you.
I say your passion. I believe say God will help us for Nigeria.
God, not only God, now will help us.
This is why our youth will come into power. My people are so to end the Matter for Ground today until I come again next week for Matter for Ground. The talk say now you to be leaders of tomorrow, and tomorrow determine today determine how our tomorrow will be. So government I beg not put youth for our side, and we will bring them into the front burner of issues. And youth, take your future into your hands. Don't say government not do something so you won't spoil your life by yourself. No, take charge. That's what I talk about for Matter for Ground today. My name AKA the Village Fine Bee, the Plenty Swan. I salute you and bye bye.
Young girls supposed to come out to play politics, not only for kitchen. Women supposed to end.
In those days, before picking go marriage, you go teach them all this for. But for women, they use they end up training another person's child.
Is when you come up for this program, now you will bring the information for you.
100% means say you won't drive the men come on.
You know they drive women.
Look na take over. Then we will come they ask for men equality.
You want to collect your husband, something from your husband. You should let the person know. And if you don't tell them, that is stealing.
But some women will wear those things, not clean. Here in the year. But I don't finish the person at the man. It doesn't matter at all. I hear the runners.
The Matter for Ground. Now who I go?
You want to collect your husband, something from your husband. You should let the person know. And if you don't tell them, that is stealing.
But some women will wear those things, not clean. Here in the year. But I don't finish the person at the man. It doesn't matter at all. I hear the runners.
The Matter for Ground.
You won't drive the men come on.
You know they drive women.
Look na take over. Then we will come they ask for men equality.
You want to collect your husband, something from your husband. You should let the person know. And if you don't tell them, that is stealing.
But some women will wear those things, not clean. Here in the year. But I don't finish the person at the man. It doesn't matter at all. I hear the runners.
The Matter for Ground. Now who I go ask?
Here in the year. But I don't finish the person at the man. It doesn't matter at all. I hear the runners.
The Matter for Ground. Now who